Hello everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm hoping this goes well and we're able to get it out this time. I know I got a lot of calls from people last week with the whole piece about Mercury retrograde. I had tried 5 times, ridiculous, and I don't know what was going on. It kept shutting down, so I'm chalking it up to a retrograde. Anyways, as we speak, I'm filming this a few days ahead. As we speak, it should be being corrected with an audio that will go out, so you'll have the information from last week. Okay, how's everybody doing? I don't know about you, but it's been a little bit crazy. Lots going on. I'm talking to a lot of people, all this crazy stuff happening, things opening up. It's just a crazy time. Anyways, I don't have much to say. I know, hard to believe, but I think I just want to go into the cards. Okay, we're going to start with the rune stones. What does everybody watching need to know? Ooh, double X on top of each other. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, let's see what. Ooh, fertility. Not for me, maybe for you. Those days are gone. Okay. Fertility, new beginnings. The rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature, with its urge towards harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. This embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. The completion of beginnings is what this rune requires. It may mark a time of joyous deliverance, a new life, a new path. A rune of great power. Drawing it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution, from which comes a new beginning. Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now. If so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be resolved, clarified, and turned around. Drawing this rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. All things change and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. This signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, habit, or relationship, from some deep cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self you are leaving behind. The period at or just before birth is often a dangerous one. Movement involves danger, yet movement that is timely leads out of danger. Now it is time to enter the delivery room. Another of the cycle runes counsels preparation, being centered and grounded, freeing yourself from all unwanted influences, and seeing the humor. You are indeed prepared to open yourself to the will of heaven, and you can await your deliverance with calm certainty. Boy, I feel like, I don't know about you, but if I feel like they're speaking to me directly, because I've been waiting for so long. I was writing my book, and then I got, okay, you got to put it aside for now, and doing a lot of projects that have kind of been placed on hold because I've been placed on hold to deal with more of my own stuff. And now that this whole week I've been doing spring cleaning, old school Italian way. I know some of you know what that's like, Janet. And so scrubbing the walls and, buffing floors and all of that stuff. So now that I'm into that, I gave up this. I'm like, okay, I'll go over here and do this. Now they're telling me to get back out there and do the unfinished projects. Right now, my unfinished project is cleaning my house. Not only for the obvious reasons to get rid of fingerprints and dirt and all that good stuff, but energy. Getting rid of other people's energy. We have a lot of people that come through here for classes and one-on-ones. I need to clear the energy. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, we have these mantra messages. So I am going to see what mantra is going to work. Mantra for the week for Serve Everyone. I am within my transformation. And it says, we are all actively in some phase of important transformation. It doesn't matter what area of ourselves or others' lives we are evolving a change with. Often we berate ourselves as if we aren't making the necessary progress needed at the rate we think is enough. The truth is, you are closer than you think. It's unfolding. You are already within the transformation being done. Trust the process, regardless of how it looks today. Another one I needed to hear. Maybe I'm pulling them all for me. No, not true. We can all relate, right? So I like that last line. Trust the process, regardless of how it looks today. What would it be like to trust our process? No matter whether we're at the beginning of something or whether it's a thought or, just moving somewhere in the middle of everything or the end. Trust the process just for today. All you Reiki people, just for today I shall do my work honestly. Just for today I will trust, and all the rest. So there we are. Okay. I've got a very funky deck. This is the Fountain of Trebizond. Look at the deck, what it looks like. Very interesting. So let's see. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for the upcoming week? God, my hand's the only little thing on my body. My hands don't want to wrap around the size of the deck. I think we'll spread it out for today. Ooh. So it's just pictures, art. Isn't that interesting? I feel like there's two, one from the bottom and top and one from the bottom. So this is the one on top. Beautiful tree with people gathering around it. To me, this looks like circle. They're gathering around the trees, community, being part of nature. So that looks wonderful. Community. Community awareness. You are not alone. Know your relations. Can you hold sacred space? Absolutely. I'm really good at holding sacred space. How about you? Holding space for people that aren't there yet or believe they're not there yet and they have an idea or something that they're trying to create. I can hold space. But how about holding space for ourselves? That gets a little more difficult. All right, so far, so good. Fingers crossed, the video's still working. Okay. And the other one I pulled from the bottom is a beautiful goddess here. Look at her. Beautiful. Let's see what that one has to say. Ooh, it's Mary and Child. Stay the course. Hold your gaze. Can you see a way? Can you see a way? Stay the course. Wow. Oh, yeah, that looks like a little cradle. So no matter what you're trying to create right now, they're telling you to stay the course. And that's pretty amazing. That's beautiful. And this is from, excuse me, Work Your Light. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I don't think here's the picture. I don't think we're consciously doing that. I think sometimes it just happens. Like thinking you're not good enough, or, who am I to be doing this? Or what will everybody think? I remember, this is really funny, early on when I was doing, just getting going with readings, healings, and all that stuff many moons ago, you run into, the old saying, you're never a, what is this saying? Totally left me. Okay, never mind. But, in your own village. Okay, so I would go to a wedding or something and see my family, and this is what I get. Not my family, but like cousins and stuff. So, what are you into now? As if I'm jumping things all the time, right? Like, oh, what are you doing now? And, I had to get to the place where I had a sense of humor about it. Because if I didn't have a sense of humor about it, it would have bothered me, my ego anyways. And it was kind of interesting because I had a cousin that was ill. And it was really interesting because the relatives sought out other people to do Reiki and other things on her, which I thought was like, are you kidding me? First of all, I love this person. Second of all, of course I would do it on her, right? And the family was choosing this. So I never got a chance to work on her before she passed. She wasn't living around here. She was down in, I think it was Virginia. But anyways, it's like, okay, this is don't dim you to fit in. So we have to remember that, we have to shine brightly in everything. And it's just, let's see what they have to say. It's just interesting. All right. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding and you are part of the universe. So expanding is part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly back away. They are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyways. Flowers don't open and close according to who is walking by. They open and show their beautiful light regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you are shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine brightly, you may just ignore them to turn on their light too, or not. Keep your light on anyways. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. I love that, energetic agreement. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't because they were likely born under the proviso of I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever. But the lessons they teach us can still live on. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I think that's a great question to ask I can't talk today. To ask ourselves, right? How are you dimming your light? Maybe you have people around you that are difficult. Maybe it has nothing to do with your spirituality. Maybe you just have people that you're trying to still fit in your life and it just doesn't feel good. Remember, that light's going to get cranked. They're not going to want to be around you and you're not going to want to be around them. All right, Starseed Oracle. Ooh, the golden children, inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. I love this. It's a doorway that the children have walked through. Look at that. How beautiful is that? All right. The golden children. All right. Of course, here we go again. All right, it says, golden children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. I know these young ones are amazing, right? They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so, if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as new humans. If you pulled this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, grandmother, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or project, or a new beginning. To treat yourself or the new beginning with sweet, tender love. To nurture and nourish it. To give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood. To encourage it. To water it. To see the world through the innocence of a child. To see yourself and all others as innocent children. To remember that deep down everyone is trying their best, and if they're treated with a tender heart, they'll not harden as they journey through the great adventure called life. We have a few other names for it, but okay, the great adventure, especially to these little ones. You go. And it says, how can you treat yourself or others more tenderly? So, wow, good stuff for this week. We've got fertility and moving forward, and I am within my transformation. Use that as a statement to push you through this week. We have community, connecting with others that help us get through difficult times. And then we have the Mother Mary one, which is support and moving forward and working on our own inner child, or if we're a young mother, working with the children or a grandmother. And then, of course, not dimming our light to fit in. Wow. And with the influence of the lunar eclipse that just happened, let's see where we go now. It's like looking through the looking glass and wishing. Well, I hope you get out today and do something fabulous for yourself. I miss all of you that I haven't seen in a while. My love to all of you. And remember, keep going. You're getting closer to the finish line. Let's wrap it up. Bye-bye.